You already know, Germaine Boss, aka Mr. BBS, aka the print pimp himself, and I'm here to give you a message that you definitely need to hear. And that message is, learn how to make your own clothes. Learn the printing business. You see, from the time that we was kids, you had 14 years of schooling, but they never taught us how to truly survive. They never taught us how to cook. They never taught us how to make our own clothes. These are the things that you need to actually survive in the world. If you don't know how to present yourself, then how are you going to get a job? How are you going to get people to convince them of who you say that you are? You see me wearing my own clothes? This is because I learned how to make my own clothes, so I get to push whatever agenda I want to push through my clothes. I get to say whatever I want to say to the world about how I decide to dress myself. But if I don't know how to do that, then I'm going to have to take whatever agenda or whatever message that someone else is giving me, I'm going to have to put it on my own body. Do you know how many people are walking around with messages, subliminal messages on their clothing and have no clue what they're actually wearing? Matter of fact, there's some people out here right now that's pushing so many different agendas on not just us, but our actual children. That our children are now being coerced into a thought process that we might not even approve. Let me give you an example of that.
So I am in Target here in Texas, and I want you guys to see what is being sold in Target for our children. They have a whole Pride collection, not just for adults, but now it's being offered to children who don't even have a right to even stand for what is right. They're already pushing the agenda to our babies. They have this be proud, being proud, a pride outfit for a newborn baby. They got music, they got albums. They got albums for our children to listen to that talks about girls, liking girls, and closer, let's have a kiwi. This is for kids, this is for children. And this is where we are spending our money. Listen, this enemy is after our seed. And if we don't become vocal, and if we don't stand against this, they are going to destroy our seed.
You heard what the lady said. There's an agenda being pushed. Now, whether you agree or not, we both can agree that Target or whatever business can choose what they want to put on their shelves. And you see, if we have no option to make our own stuff, then we got to buy what's readily available. And this is why I created this book. This is why I'm showing people how to master their t-shirt hustle. Because once you know how to make your own clothes, once you know how to make your own bags, once you know how to make your own merchandise itself, you now can go from being a consumer to being a business owner. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it. The printing business is one of the easiest and fastest ways to not only make some extra income and change the future of your family and pass something down to your family, but as simple as just being able to give your family what you want them to have. You don't have to worry about what agendas they're pushing or what they're trying to push on you and your children if you can make it yourself. And we're not even talking about making things from scratch, because of course everyone can't stitch, everyone can't put things together, but you can go to the store and buy a white t-shirt, right? You could buy a green t-shirt, right? You could buy a black hoodie, right? And then you can put whatever print you want to put. You can buy baby clothes that are blank, and you can put whatever you want on those baby clothes. You see, when you're in control of what you want to do by understanding little things that the public doesn't understand, then you go from being a trick to being a pimp. And when I say I'm the print pimp, people say, well, what is the print pimp? Well, I'm printing, baby. That's right. If I'm a pimp, I'm a business owner. Pimps are salesmen. Pimps are the ones that create the sale by giving you something to buy. The trick is the one that keeps buying. The trick is the one that can't wait to go spend their money on another product or service. So if I get to choose between being a pimp and a trick, I'm going to choose being a pimp all day. You see, pimping ain't about sex. Pimping is about learning that a business owner, someone that creates products and services to sell others, is the way that you're able to obtain money for yourself. There's only two ways to make money in this world, people. It's by taking it from other people or accepting what other people are willing to give you. Those are the only two ways to make money, no matter what you say, because you can't make money. You are not the Federal Reserve. You can only take money from other people. So the question is, how good are you at taking money from other people? Well, you know what I decided? I decided at a young age that I was going to be the pimp. I was going to be the one to take other people's money by creating a product or service to give to them. And what's the easiest way to do that? The printing business. You don't got to have no skills. You don't got to have no knowledge. All you have to know is the price and where to get it from. That's right. Now, the more you learn, the more you can do. Of course, the more money you can make. But you don't even need to know how to do it. You just need to know how to facilitate it for the customers that you're trying to sell to, which means all you have to do is know how to sell. And every day we're selling ourselves. Every day, every person that you meet, you're selling them the idea of yourself, and they're accepting the idea that you're giving them. So understand, there's no way to get around sales, just like there's no way to get around being pimped or pimping. So if you decide you want to take control of your life, you decide that you want to do something better for your family and make it so that your kids are not being bombarded with massive amounts of information and images that they shouldn't have, then start your own printing business. Learn the printing business and learn to do things for yourself. Because the second you could do it for yourself, the second you take the power away from anybody else trying to control you, and you are now controlling your own future.